Hello po, mabuhay, peace be with us po. Ang blessed day din po sa ating lahat. At nagbabalik po ang Come and See. Isang powerful prayer nga po. Sabihin po natin, Jesus, I trust in you. Okay po. Ngayon po ay nasa 5th Sunday in Ordinary Time po tayo. In today's Gospel po, on leaving the synagogue, Jesus entered the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. Nararatay noon ang biyanan ni Simon Pedro dahil sa matinding lagnat. He approached, grasped her in the hand, and helped her up. Then the fever left her. Paglubog ng araw, dinala kay Jesus ang lahat ng may sakit at ang inaalihan ng demonyo. The whole town gathered at the door. He cured many who were sick with various diseases, and he drove out many demons. Hinanap siya ni Simon at kanyang mga kasama. Nang siya ay matagpuan, sinabi nila, hinahanap po kayo ng lahat. He told them, let us go on to the nearby villages that I may preach there also. For this purpose I have come. So he went into the synagogues, preaching and driving out demons throughout the whole of Galilee. My dear brothers and sisters, nandyan palagi si Jesus para tulungan tayo. Hindi siya napapagod tulungan tayo para mapalapit pa sa Diyos Ama. Sana tayo din po, huwag po tayong magsawang tumulong sa iba para sa kabutihan nila, at ito ay kaaya-aya din sa paningin ng Diyos. Pakinggan po natin ang readings and gospel for this day po.
A reading from the book of Job. Job spoke, saying, is not man's life on earth a drudgery? Are not his days those of a hireling? He is a slave who longs for the shade, a hireling who waits for his wages. So I have been assigned months of misery, and troubled nights have been allotted to me. If in bed I say, when shall I arise? Then the night drags on. I am filled with restlessness until the dawn. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle. They come to an end without hope. Remember that my life is like the wind. I shall not see the happiness again. The word of the Lord. A reading from the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians. Brothers and sisters, if I preach the gospel, this is no reason for me to boast, for an obligation has been imposed on me, and woe to me if I do not preach it. If I do so willingly, I have a recompense, but if unwillingly, then I have been entrusted with a stewardship. What then is my recompense? That when I preach, I offer the gospel free of charge, so as not to make full use of my right in the gospel. Although I am free in regard to all, I have made myself a slave to all, so as to win over as many as possible. To the weak I became weak, to win over the weak. I have become all things to all, to save at least some. All this I do for the sake of the gospel, so that I too may have a share in it. The word of the Lord. A proclamation of the Holy Gospel according to Saint Mark. On leaving the synagogue, Jesus entered the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. Simon's mother-in-law lay sick with a fever. They immediately told him about her. He approached, grasped her hand, and helped her up. Then the fever left her, and she waited on them. When it was evening after sunset, they brought to Jesus all who were ill or possessed by demons. The whole town was gathered at the door. He cured many who were sick with various diseases, and he drove out many demons. not permitting them to speak because they knew them. Rising very early before dawn, he left and went off to a deserted place, where he prayed. Simon and those who were with him pursued him, and on finding him said, "Everyone is looking for you," he told them. "Let us go on the nearby villages, that I may preach there also. For this purpose have I come." So he went into their synagogues, preaching and driving out demons throughout the whole of Galilee. The Gospel of the Lord.
Our Gospel for today is taken from St. Mark. Let us reflect on generosity is the best. Let us not rest. Napakasarap po sa pakiramdam kapag tayo po ay nakakatulong sa ating kapwa. Lalo na po kapag nakita natin ang mga ngiti ng ating natulungan. Hindi po tayo nakakaramdam ng pagod at para bang kulang pa ng isang araw para sa ating pagtulong. Ganyan din po ang ginawa ni Jesus. After he healed Simon Peter's mother-in-law, who was lay sick with a fever, when it was evening, after sunset, they brought to him all who were ill or possessed by demons. The whole town was gathered at the door. He cured many who were sick with various diseases, and he drove out many demons. Ginawa niya din po ito ng may kagalakan at pagmamahal sa kapwa. Gaya po ni Jesus, sana po ay makatulong din po tayo sa ating kapwa na hindi nag-aantay ng anumang kapalit. Huwag na po natin ipagmalaki na tayo ay nakatulong. Sabi nga po sa Matthew 6 verse 2, "So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do it in the synagogues and on the streets, to be honored by others. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward in full." At pagkatapos po natin makatulong, magdasal po tayo at magpasalamat kay God sa mga biyayang ibinigay niya. At bigyan pa po tayo ng lakas upang tayo ay makatulong sa ibang nangangailangan. O Diyos, maraming salamat po sa mga biyayang ibinigay po ninyo sa amin. Bigyan mo pa po kami ng lakas upang makatulong po kami sa mga nangangailangan. We praise and thank you. Protect us and guide us, Lord. Amen. Thank you for watching, my dear brothers and sisters. Maraming salamat po at God bless po sa ating lahat.